Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Isn't that fantastic that other countries copy the fantastic ideology of diversity, inclusion, and equity? It's fantastic. In this case, the evil president of the Russian Federation, Mr. Putin, did the same thing. He fights discrimination, ageism, that's discrimination against, or bashing people due to their age. He promotes inclusivity, diversity of more people, and equity. I mean, we should all have access to everything in the same amount, regardless how much effort we put into it. So what's going on here? We have an article, very interesting, coming from the Telegraph, and it sounds like this. Putin raises age limit for reservists to boost troop numbers. Russia can be called up to serve in the military up to the age of 55 under new changes. Wow, isn't that fantastic? Inclusivity, he includes more. He makes the military more diverse, brings people with older to serve the country. Now, obviously, you know exactly what this is, but let's say this would be in the United States of America, and let's say Joe Biden, or a person who is on the right side of history would do the same thing. That's exactly how this piece of news would be spread to you and disseminated to us. Fantastic. He fights discrimination, is all-inclusive, fights ageism. Finally, those people that are getting older can go and fight for the country, serve. No more discrimination based on age. Why not to 70? Make it to 70, more inclusive. Well. You know that if this would have been here, and this, all right, it would be all, yes, that's fantastic, that's great. But because it's over there, they need more troops. All right. Let's see this little article here, because I'm not going to give the Telegraph money whatsoever. So we're going to go to these ones that don't ask for money. All right. So Vladimir Putin has raised the age limit at which Russian reservists can be mobilized to 55 in an apparent attempt to boost troops numbers for Moscow's war in Ukraine. No. He's against discrimination, my man. Against discrimination. A new law signed by the Russian president means high-ranking officials will be eligible to be mobilized up until the age of 55, up from 50 previously, while privates and surgeons can be called up until the age of 40, up from 35. Holy moly, look how that's a great step for mankind. I like Mao Zedong's maybe term a big leap. When I say big leap, I'm not referring to this leap, but the leap, like a frog leap, up. Okay, we got that settled. The lower age limit for middle-ranking officials will meanwhile be raised to 50 from 45 previously. The changes which will be gradually rolled out over a 4-year period from 2024 to 2028 mean high-ranking officials will eventually be able to serve by law until the age of, hooray, 70. Now, are you going to copy this? Hey, hello? Anybody? No. So, you see, the same piece of news could be interpreted in many ways, depending on what's your interest, what's your agenda, what's your ideology. In this case, obviously, this is seen by these guys here. I didn't read on this one the Telegraph, but obviously this is seen as see, they bring more troops, they need them. That's a bad thing. I would make it, I don't know, I would not say how much I would make it, but just the interpretation. I don't want to be in that position to say, okay, you have to be drafted to that, you have to be called back to this. I I don't have really a a conviction on this one. I think people could be asked to serve based on their abilities, physical abilities and mental abilities. And if you love your country, then you love your country. If you don't love your country, you can't make anybody be have courage or show courage on the battlefield if that person is a coward. You can't make out of, as someone said, 100 cowards, one courageous guy. You can't change them, train them. Courage is not really trained. Courage is something that you have to, have from various. We can go deeper in that on YouTube, I guess. So, nevertheless, he fights discrimination. He's very inclusive in this one. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.